It's match play time in the desert with 64 of the game's best matching wits in Tucson, Arizona.
Welcome to the latest edition of PGA Tour Today.
Hello everyone, I'm Joe Cowart. The PGA Tour's version of bracketology gets underway on Wednesday with 5 days of match play competition, 32 first day matches, half the field moving on to the next round, the other half heading home. Nerves and execution equally weighted if a player plans to advance by week's end. 64 matches will have been played and just one champion will emerge. The Ritz-Carlton Golf Club, Dove Mountain, serves as host for the third year, and the Jack Nicklaus design stretches over 7,800 yards and will require a variety of shot making to be successful. Ian Poulter surged to his first stateside victory a season ago in his 103rd start on tour, becoming the first Englishman to capture the World Golf Championship's Accenture Match Play Championship, dispatching 6 challengers from 6 different nations, including his fellow countryman Paul Casey in the 36-hole finale. He won't fly under the radar this year, though, checking in as the number 3 seed in the Ben Hogan bracket and facing a tough out in the first round in Stewart Cink. The 09 Open champion checks in with a 21-11 match play mark. Phil Mickelson headlines the Hogan bracket as one of the top seeds. If Mickelson moves on to round 2, he could see last year's top rookie and a first-timer for match play in Ricky Fowler. Graham McDowell is the 2 seed facing off against Heath Slocum. 4th seed Matt Kuchar, already with 3 top 10s on the year, meets Denmark's Anders Hansen in round 1. The Sam Snead bracket should prove quite interesting as the week unfolds. Tiger Woods is the top seed and faces Thomas Bjorn. Should he move on, the 3-time match play winner could see 2-time champion Jeff Ogilvy. The bracket also features 2 winners boasting 3 titles this season in Mark Wilson and Bubba Watson. Martin Keimer headlines the Gary Player bracket, and the reigning PGA champion has won 5 times in the last 12 months around the globe, rising to number 2 in the world. Zach Johnson, who was a semifinalist in 2006, draws 2-time winner in 2010, Justin Rose. Rory McIlroy is teeing it up for the first time on tour this year, and he'll meet the year's first winner in Jonathan Byrd. FedEx Cup champion Jim Furyk will try and push his match play record of 9-10 to 500 against Ryan Palmer. And in the Bobby Jones bracket, the top overall seed, Lee Westwood, may feel like there's a mistake in the first day draw. The Englishman gets 2007 Accenture Match Play champion Henrik Stenson, who narrowly makes it into the field after Toru Taniguchi was forced to withdraw due to injury. If Westwood and Nick Watney move into the second round, will Westwood redeem himself after being ousted by Watney a year ago? Nick Watney playing some of his best golf of late, finishing top 6 in his last 3 events. Now let's check in with Mark Carnival of the PGA Tour Network for what to expect in the desert.
Well, thank you, Joe, and welcome to the Sonoran Desert. As we get set to start the first round of the World Golf Championship's Accenture Match Play Championship, the key word is match play. Players have to transcend their mind thought from playing stroke play to match play. And in that case, sometimes you play well, but lose your match. And a match that I think is going to be very interesting is Charles Schwartzel and Yo Ishikawa, 2 of the young stars coming up in professional golf. I think that's going to be a match that a lot of people may really want to keep an eye on. And to keep an eye on some other things and some other factors that are going to affect the first round, let's go out to Fred Albers.
Let's talk about conditions here in Marana, Arizona. Cactus behind us. Those cacti thrive in dry desert conditions, but that's not going to be the state of the golf course early in the morning. We could have as much as 40 degrees in temperature changes. Lows in the 30s overnight, highs possibly up into the 70s. Lots of changing conditions, and I think whatever golfer is able to adapt to those conditions quickest is going to move on and win his match. Joe, our broadcast begins. Remember, it's an early start time. The tournament begins on Wednesday, and you can hear it on the PGA Tour Network, Sirius 209, XM 146, beginning at noon Eastern Time.
Thanks, guys. Golf Channel has the opening round beginning at noon Eastern on Wednesday, and don't forget to catch On the Tee on PGATour.com beginning at 12:30. And a special live at coverage of the 6th and 12th holes directly following On the Tee at 1 Eastern.